What's up, everybody? Welcome to Metal Remains Backstage. This is Manuel. I'm in Madrid at Sala Ready with Laura from Burning Witches. Hi, Laura. How are you?
Hola. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Good. Well, here at Metal Remains, we are all about new releases, new music. So tell us, what have you been listening to these days?
I was listening to this really like fairy tale like metal. Actually, it's more like for a little bit like the early days of Rhythm Temptation.
Okay.
Kind of, and I was just chilling out and listening to this. This was new for me because I never listened to them. It was interesting to listen to.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cool. And I also listened recently to the new album of Testament.
Okay, great. Now we're talking.
Now we're talking. It's amazing. I love the drums. It's so powerful.
It's great. We reviewed it, so check out their review. It's over there. Another album that we reviewed last year is Inquisition.
Yeah.
Your latest album that was released last year. We think that it was very well received by critics and by fans.
Mm-hmm.
It follows the dark path that was set by the previous album, The Dark Tower, which we also loved. So our question will be, do you envision that the next album of Burning Witches will continue this dark path, or do you think it might be different?
I think we will continue down that line. Yeah.
Okay, good. It's something people have enjoyed a lot.
Yeah.
I think your voice shines through with that. You have a very particular tone that adapts very well to that. So stay tuned for the next album. Burning Witches is now at the end of the epic Witches and Kings tour. That was extremely long tour.
Yeah.
This is the 31st show, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I was keeping track of that.
Almost lost count.
Alongside Hammer King. What are the challenges that you have faced during this tour, especially nowadays that touring is very, very difficult?
Yeah. Well, I think we're lucky that we can, this tour, that we can afford a tour bus, and we were not sure if we could.
A very nice bus.
It's a nice bus, and it turns out that we could afford it, but you don't know up front, right? Because you don't know the eventual ticket sales, and you don't know what's going to happen, and merch sales and stuff like that. So for us, it was good to have it this time because Romana has now also a baby, so we have a room for the baby in the bus.
Great! So there, you need to put the sign of baby on board.
Yeah, I think we should. Maybe. Yeah.
Good.
So,
and you have been in Madrid, in Spain, many times. What has been your feeling about the Spanish audience in general?
It's good. Yeah, people are, I think, enthusiastic, and people sing along and they're energetic. So.
Yeah, they try to sing along because our accent doesn't help, but we try.
Yeah, no, good. Yeah.
Awesome. And Latin America is a very special region for me. I come from there, so I'm always interested in artists' look of that, view of that. How do you feel when you're touring in Latin America?
I think it's really cool. I always love to see, new things, and of course it's a different culture, and different trees, and everything is different.
Everything is different. Even the dirt is a different color, different. I know that for sure. Do you have any special recollections of any country in particular that come to your mind?
I just love this thing they have in Brazil. They have always for lunch really nice restaurants. You can just almost all you can eat is a normal thing there, and you can choose from a lot of different foods.
Yeah,
and it's nice. It's good because on tour it's always difficult to find time also to eat. But if there's like something like this during lunch, it's perfect. Perfect if you have like a buyout, because sometimes the venues give you food, right? But it's not always like that, and then you can just...
Have you had some paella these days?
I didn't have paella yet this time.
No. You have still 3 opportunities for that.
Time, yeah.
Well, there you have it, guys. You need to send some over to Laura so she can try it. Yeah. And Laura, we are going to have a very special show with Hammer King, so I will be enjoying the show over there. Before we go, can you share with us one of your favorite backstage stories over the years?
Favorite backstage stories? Oh, man. Yeah, after the show, when we have time, you know, and we drink some drinks, right? It always gets very cozy.
Spiritual drinks.
Spiritual drinks. One of the most funny things was, I think, when we were with KK's Priest on tour, and it was one of those evenings. I think it was.
Oh, he knows. He knows.
We could get a bit more. We could drink a bit more. I think, I don't know if the next day was a day off or not, but anyway, you know, everyone was drinking, and I remember Lala also took a few Jackie Cokes, and then and then she got on stage during the show with KK's Priest, and she was like, KK's Priest, KK's Priest. And it was funny. I think maybe if you search, you can even find a video online of it.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yes.
Lala gets wild. I know for sure.
Yeah, but luckily KK's Priest thought it was funny, so no harm done. But yeah, anyway, it was fun. It was fun. We had a lot of fun on that tour. Yeah.
Okay,
we watched KK's Priest every night. We love their music. Yeah.
And now that this tour is about to end, are you looking forward for the next, or are you hoping to have some quiet time?
Well, it's always good to also go home for a while, right? Because your family is at home, and everyone, you know, you start to miss people. People start to miss you.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing my boyfriend, my cats, you know. So yeah, it's good to have a bit of a balance, but of course it's also gets boring quickly.
Yeah.
So
you need that adrenaline that's only in the stage.
Yes. So of course I hope indeed that we go on the American tour. So after that, so 1 month later ish, and one gig we go to Denmark in between. So we're not and then we have stuff to do, but it's also good to be home.
Good. Anything you're looking forward for the Latin America or the American tour?
It's always fun to because the American tour comes first. Things for the Latin America are being planned, but I can't. You know, there's no date yet.
It's still undercover.
Yes. So, but for America, I am looking forward again to, you know, California. It's always nicer weather than where I'm from, you know. And we go to the whiskey again, and it's always cool because you always see people that you know there. You know, it's like this place
coming back to a different family.
Different family, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Good. Well, that's a very nice way to end this. So thank you very much, Laura. It's been a pleasure to meet you. If you enjoyed this interview, please like it and share it with your friends. Make sure to buy and stream Inquisition, which is already out, to double support Burning Witches, and come over to the tour whenever you get the chance. See you next time, but until then, stay metal!
Stay metal!